Wait. Ooh, rewind the tape.
Whoop whoop! Happy December, guys. Happy second week of December. It's your favourite episode. I've had a glass or three of wine.
I think you mean your favourite podcast. You did.
I keep saying that. I did that last week, yeah.
And I knew you'd kick yourself.
Or is it your favourite episode of your favourite podcast?
No scandal sauce.
True, that was a really good episode. So do listen back if you haven't already. But anyway, it's your favourite podcast. Wait, rewind the tape with me, Natalie.
And me, Ruth, who is drinking out of a free Easter egg.
Oh my god!
Mug. We have two of these in the house.
What are you drinking?
I just one's got just standard lemon and ginger tea. The other one's got wine. One's got water. You know, I like to keep hydrated.
Got to mix it up, yeah. That makes sense.
Never drink wine out of a wine glass on this podcast because I never want the listeners to know. But it's so obvious when I'm drinking wine because it's just like, why have I got this random plastic cup?
Also, you say, I'll level with you. I've had 5 glasses of wine.
I've been drinking since noon. Okay?
I've been drinking. Okay. It turns out I'm not in the kitchen making love to somebody.
Absolutely not. Oh,
thanks for that,
more on that later. You'll see what I mean.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Right. So let's. How was your week, Ruth? Just let's get this out of the way. Be quick about it.
Like, I'll be really quick. I'm still heartbroken.
Oh no.
But apart from that, my week is fine. I've narrowed it down to 3 birthday dresses. I've got some birthday hair booked. I'm not going to have nails, which is kind of a problem because I've been buying my nails. I'm going to have to get some nails sorted out.
Why? What are we doing? Are you coming down? Is that still the plan? Okay.
Yeah, cool. I wanted to change the venue because I'm just like, where we're going is I want to go somewhere with music and dancing. But yeah, apart from that, I'm fine.
What's that song? Who sang that song? I say sang, rather spoke the song of. I feel like it came out in 2020. You know the one, or maybe it was early this year, where it was like, "We lost dancing."
Honey,
about the pandemic.
That sounds like a Paris Hilton special. I have never heard that song.
Stop it. It was on the radio a lot, which probably explains why you haven't heard it.
Is it something from TikTok that started as a joke and then got serious?
I don't know anything about TikTok. No, hold on. Let me. I don't know. I think it's like a pandemic response song.
Yeah, that's TikTok. TikTok is full of those kind of things.
I don't know.
We lost dancing. The only song I know.
Dancing. Is it
Mariah?
Yes.
What the hell is this? Oh, I might have to listen to it.
It's just kind of like
this is literally
word to lyrics, yeah.
But this is a Paris Hilton song.
It somehow doesn't feel like it when you listen to it, but it's because it's not like we lost dancing. Oh my god, we lost dancing. But we're gonna make it through. Yeah. Oh, maybe I could do a Paris Hilton song.
Oh my god, you easily could.
Thank you.
And I love those songs apparently, so I will be listening.
I'm promoting on this very podcast.
Black China's Hollywood is still in my it's still in my top stream songs of this year.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Hollywood. I think I'm actually singing Beyonce's Hollywood in Black China's voice, which seems on brand for me.
Who sang Everybody Wants to Live in Hollywood? No. Oh, damn it.
Everybody wants to be. I know that one.
Have you seen cats? They just fucking sleep all day and run about whenever they want to at 5 a.m. I want to be a cat.
They are cool though.
Yeah. Cats have a life.
Cats, except for when they get into those fights, I'm absolutely not.
Oh my god.
The way they fight is so unnecessarily aggressive.
Tasmanian devil. It's frightening. I feel like this is the quickest we've ever gone off on a tangent and got, like, I can't even remember where we started. Right, your week was okay.
Dancing.
Your birthday. You want to go somewhere where we can dance?
Yeah, but let's talk about that later, because
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's an offline convo if ever I heard one. Okay, cool. That's I'm looking forward to going through the dress choices after this podcast for 5 hours. No, I really am. I am.
I'm sorry about that, because that's what we're doing. It's a high street special this year.
Oh my god! This year we rate 5 outfits that have
a dresses
£50 carbon footprint of more than
how many people
country.
died in the making of this dress.
We don't condone that, by the way.
We don't. It definitely wasn't worth it, huh?
No.
But yeah,
not for the 5 likes on this dress.
Honey, I will get 30 likes. It's my birthday.
There's a solid 30 people out there that will like that photo.
On my birthday, if I don't get at least 30 likes on my birthday, because I'm not huge.
The thing is, you've got to get
person.
your age. You've got to get at least your age in likes on your birthday.
I want way more than that. I might have to get my pussy out.
Yay. Right. Well,
my account is taken down expeditiously. They've already taken reels away from me because of my nudity.
Your nudity? What are you talking about?
Well, okay, so my reels disappeared a while ago. And shortly after they disappeared, somebody posted in their story, "Oh, I finally got my reels back." And I messaged them like, "How did you get them back?" And they were like, "I had to delete anything that was, or delete the nudity." And I was like, "Oh my God, did they take my reels away from me because of my ass cheeks? If so, keep them."
Ass cheeks?
Yeah, I have my you can definitely see my ass on my Instagram.
No, sorry, what I'm saying is not, you should, why are you posting your ass cheeks? It's more, they delete it because of just ass cheeks.
It has to be, because they never told me that. No, but they never told me that. But the thing is, that guy was told he had to remove the nudity. And he didn't have naked women on there. He just had very curvy black women.
And his dick out.
No, he's never put his dick out on it. He said some things on social media that's made me mute him, but it wasn't his penis.
God bless the mute function.
I'm muting everybody lately.
I've muted loads of people. No, sorry, not loads of people. I tactically mute the same people.
What, every so often? You just get sick of them and you mute them. And then you're like, "Oh, fuck it, I miss them."
No. Like, there's a cycle that happens, and I think maybe I've broken out of the cycle now. Who knows?
Did you mute me? To be honest,
yeah, I mute you only to speak to you every fucking week.
No, but to be honest to God, brownies are now. I never went to the brownies. That's why I think this is the brownies are now. It's a gun finger. Yeah. I went to Girls Brigade. We didn't have an honour.
Oh yeah, I remember Girls Brigade.
Such a cute uniform. You would have loved Girls Brigade.
I went to a couple of things, but
oh my God, I hope I have kids so I can take them to Girls Brigade. And I hope I have sons that want to go to Girls Brigade, because I'm not doing, what's the other thing they do? Scouts. I'm not doing that.
That's for boys though, isn't it? Unless they've made it gender non-specific, which they should.
Yeah, I think I'm more likely to have boys that will want to go to Girls Brigade. Scouts. Oh, then again, I'm most likely going to have girls that want to go to fucking Scout.
Yeah.
Like, no.
What were you going to say about muting?
If you mute me, that's the one thing that I would not hold against someone, because I feel like it pisses me off when you can't be free online. If you don't want to see somebody, fucking mute that shit. Mute them.
I agree. Look, but you know that my rule in life is eliminate things that make you sad. I'm already a slave to my own masochistic thoughts. If I know something's going to make me sad, chances are I'm probably already thinking about that thing or that person. I don't need to see what's going on.
Oh my God. Are you talking about exes?
Yeah.
Block them.
Why block them though?
Because fuck those bitches. Honestly.
No, I don't need to block.
No, I need to block.
Like it's.
You know this about me, that I'll block their business pages. I don't give a fuck. I never used to, but now I'm just like, what's the point? I'm just, every so often I'm going to wander over there and then I'm going to look at their tagged pictures.
No, but I'm very good at that. I will never wander onto a page or open a story that I know, but then I don't see the stories unless I can see that they've looked at my stories. I gotta keep my stories open. So people can see how sad and alone I am.
Hi, they might want to look at your tits.
Because they're all over stories.
Once in a blue moon, you've got to hit them with the low-cut top.
Oh, I do. Yeah, Halloween. Christmas is coming, guys.
Oh my God,
I need to get a Christmas corset. I need a tits pick Christmas corset.
If you don't wear a corset to my birthday, I'll take it personally.
Oh my God, you're right. Shit, I don't have that much time. Luckily, the place I know.
Luckily, I have an express delivery at a corset.
I know a place to go where they will always know my name and send me incessant CRM emails.
Oh my God, leave me alone.
Please leave me alone. But also, I'm never going to unsubscribe because I love your corsets. Anyway, really don't know how we got here. Your birthday, got it.
Forget my birthday is a recipe for disaster. Let's forget that. Love Actually.
Yes, guys, we watched Love Actually this week, and I'm so glad we did because I feel like I just haven't watched it of Christmases late, you know? It's just, even though it's an absolute classic, I feel like I've just been like, you know what, can't be bothered.
Yeah, fuck those hoes.
Everybody's like annoying and problematic and blah, blah, blah. But watching it, you know, everyone is a bit messy and it is a bit mental, but like that's kind of like life.
They're not as bad as I remember. They're nowhere near as bad as I remember. And, oh my God, sorry, I'm doing the light thing again. It's just, it is a good film.
It's a solid film. And I want to say, I want to go on record for no.
I just want to say
it's nothing controversial. I just want to say / ask, was Love Actually kind of up there with like one of the first kind of multi-connected storyline concepts?
No, it was the peak. It was the peak of that time.
Well, what else was there?
I can't remember a goddamn thing.
Well, then how?
No, but there was. I feel like there was. I want to say, like, I don't watch British films, so I'm going to show my ass. I want to say 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
But is that the same? Are they not all? No. It's not quite as many people.
I can't remember.
Storylines being.
There's definitely one about New Year's where they all bump into each other or some shit.
Yeah, but that's many years later. I think it's literally called New Year's. Yeah, I think Love Actually was it's called New Year's.
That's so bad.
And then there was like a Valentine's Day one, which is a similar concept, I think. But again, that was many years later. I think Love Actually was the prototype.
No, because I feel like do you remember when Love Actually came out? Like, put yourself back in that mind frame. I can't remember a single other film because they have not lasted the test of time. But I feel like there was like a build up of like British rom-coms, and that was like the pinnacle of it.
Yeah, but it was, but not in the same way that where you had multiple different protagonists.
Okay,
in that same way. Did I do any research? No.
We'll never know because I'm not big in it.
It was a passing
No, but maybe I just feel like there was another film, but I just don't fucking know, so I can't tell you. I'm sorry.
Because I feel like it's sort of like almost not paved the way. This is absolutely not right.
Paved the way for what?
It came before things like where now it's very, very common to get this like multi-connected thing.
I'm sorry, because we don't know, I'm not giving that to Love Actually. There is no way this romantic comedy invented. There was just no way.
Huge Richard Curtis working title movie. Why would it not have been?
It wasn't that you know in your heart of hearts it was the pinnacle. It was not the beginning.
It was absolutely not the pinnacle. There's no way it was. I refute that. It was not the pinnacle.
Okay, who's done it better? Who has done it with a bigger budget?
Ronan Keating, when you said nothing at all.
The smile. Maybe that's what I'm actually thinking of.
Again, sorry, Notting Hill. Pretty sure that's a working title, Richard Curtis. But that's not. They were not. What I'm talking about, it's not like
That wasn't
two main people.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. The interconnected story. I in my heart of hearts,
cannot
it's not Love Actually. And
I'm sure there might have been things like many, many, many years ago, decades ago, potentially.
No, I feel like it was a thing at that time. I swear to God.
Well, we will.
The smile on your face. And also, Love Actually. That is how you do a soundtrack.
I had that soundtrack on CD and I listened to it relentlessly.
Phenomenal. Was Nora Jones on the soundtrack?
Amazing. No, I don't think so.
I was loving Nora Jones in that era. I was going through my middle-aged white woman with a drinking problem, listening.
The only thing that's changed then is at least you're not a middle-aged white woman. Sorry. Once again, we're not making light of drinking problems.
Yes, we are.
Oh my God. Okay, listen.
Going on over there.
Listen, we've got a plumber round down at Jenny and Wolf's. And because he's arrived late, he can't come up and fix my taps, if you know what I mean. I've got a broken tap.
Oh, I believed you. I was like, is he hot?
I don't know because I've not met him. But my point is, he's come late, so he can't fix. He was supposed to. This is so boring. Whatever. He was supposed to come a bit earlier, fix my tap, go downstairs, sort out Jenny and Wolf's place. He couldn't do that, so he pushed it late. And I was like, well, I'm recording, so I can't do anything.
No, we can pause. He has to fix your taps. This is crazy.
No. He's not fixing my tap. I just need to go and sort out Mango because she's going nuts.
Yeah, Mango hates the plumber.
She hates the plumber. Sorry, Hugo. I'm not.
Oh, Hugo.
You should have come on time when you first said you were going to come. Anyway, Ruth, do some filler. Don't tell everybody that I'm wrong about this interconnected thing. And I'll be back in 5, if not sooner. Bye.
Guys, I am here to slag off the one and only BJ, the dickhead Johnson. Well, his name is Boris Johnson. His name isn't BJ. Boris Johnson is such a bellend. I hate him so much. Honestly, the audacity of him to get on national television in a police uniform with that fucking hat on. I need to collect my thoughts. It was bad enough when they were doing a war on crime, but a war on drugs, like, what is this? I'm sorry, are you Richard Nixon? Is that who you're aspiring to be? You absolute soggy bull bag. I can't stand that man. And honestly, people that eat it up are just dumb as hell. You can't have a war on drugs. There's not such a thing. Everybody always wants to have a war. Let's have a war. So it wasn't it the French president who was saying, let's have he was trying to say there's a war on corona. Like, they're always just throwing wars around. You can't have a war on drugs. You've been trying to have a war on drugs for 40 years, 50 years. Hello, never worked. And it's lazy. If this was a reality TV show, I'd be like, oh my God, get a new storyline. You can't just keep saying that your husband's having an affair for 7 seasons. I'm really tired. Drug addiction is a serious problem. It's a mental health issue. So what, you're having a war on mental health issues? And the real problem is poverty fuels violent crime. It's the only thing statistically proven to fuel violent crime. So you can't have a war on crime because essentially you're having a war on poverty. So you're having a war on people's mental health problems and people being poor. That makes you a toasty prick. Okay, Natalie's back, thank God.
After that short break, light-hearted, joyful interlude. No,
Happy Christmas!
I do have to say thank you, Ruth, for bringing that all to our attention, because I hope none of you have forgotten that. We hate Boris Johnson. We're just reminding you.
We love drugs. We hate Boris Johnson. We hate poverty.
Also sympathetic. So that's not the right word. That sounds like a really dickish to say, but I'll say it anyway, and I don't mean it to sound like annoying. Sympathetic to addiction, and
of course, I'm joking about the we love drugs thing. In all seriousness, of course we are, and you can't making things illegal, criminalizing things never helps. It's just, and in the most, because we all know it's true, and it's just a distraction from the fact that then the government are useless and they steal money. Like, do what you want, but do not steal my taxes and then go on national television with a police hat on and show clips of people not bulldozing through people's doors. I'm just
sorry,
like,
but we have all...
What?
We all know that at the, you know, still pending to see if they were actually illegal, which they obviously were, parties that Bojo had at Christmas at Number 10, was it?
Oh my God.
I don't know. But
and
you best believe he was serving coke.
There was cocaine residue in his bathroom. You cannot be high on coke starting a war on drugs, but to be honest, that does sound like something someone who was high on coke would do.
I know. Let's start a war on drugs so that we can have all the drugs to ourselves. This is amazing.
And the funny thing is, it's not funny, but when I was stopped and searched by the police and I was so pissed off and they had their fucking hands all over me. I hate being touched. Oh, some gross stranger has their hands all over me. They're in like a predominantly black area with sniffer dogs telling me that it's for my safety. And I was just like, the people taking the drugs are the people who sent you here. Like, you cannot be high. You got to be off your tits. Criminalizing drugs.
You can in this capitalist white supremacist.
But it's just frustrating. Like, everyone needs to stop.
No,
you can't keep saying the same thing every 10, 20 years and everyone's like, oh my God, you can't just keep
while you have fucking snow powder on your nose.
And at some point, won't people hearing it be like, oh, not this again? I've never heard that response. And it's people who go online and start mass hysteria. They're the people who are fucking to blame. Meanwhile, I'm the one getting stopped to search. I'm the one who has 7 police officers marching through my house whenever they fucking feel like it. That was one time, but one time was enough. I had a fever. Sorry. Okay. Love Actually.
Speaking of questionable PMs.
I'd much rather have him as Prime Minister.
Much rather have Hugh. I don't remember any. I think he's called David, but I'll just call him Hugh Grant, because you all know the people by their actual real life actor names, not by their names in the show. So yeah, Hugh Grant, Prime Minister. Which party do you think he's for? Because they never say.
Oh, he's definitely Labour. Because he's such a mid. Do you know what I mean? A mid-centre. That means the same thing.
Yeah, sorry.
A mid-centre.
A left of centre.
No, like presents himself as a left of centre, but he's really in the middle.
Really fully in the middle.
Yeah, basically all Labour Prime Minister.
But then don't you think that somebody that was a Tory would be like, oh no, he's a Tory? Do you think they wrote him in a way
on the right and Labourites are in the middle, but they think they're on the left.
I understand that. I understand that. Thanks for the
sky is blue lesson. And the grass
But
is
do you
blue.
think that people that are on the right or slightly to the right are like watch it and think, oh no, he's a Tory? Because they deliberately don't say.
No, I think at that time the whole point was just everyone wanted to like say fuck you America and cheer. Do you know how bad it has to be for a rom-com to have to be like, listen, I'm not sure about this war in Iraq, okay? Without saying it though. They didn't say it.
They didn't need to say it. All they needed to do was talk about how great Britain is with David Beckham's left leg and his right foot.
Remember we all had to pray for David Beckham's foot?
What?
You don't remember that?
When?
I want to say it was
school.
It's the Euros quarterfinals or semi-finals. Sorry, football fans. God. I don't know. But David Beckham was injured. It might have even been a World Cup. And he needed his foot to get better. So like the whole nation had to pray for his foot. And it worked. The power of prayer.
The power of Christ compels
you to pray for David Beckham's foot.
Did we win the fucking Euros or the World Cup? No, we fucking didn't. So
But that, honestly, David Beckham's missing. And again, I don't know. I don't remember. The football is a blur for me. David Beckham once missed a penalty where, like, when he went to kick the ball, it was like magic. I'm not joking. Like, dust flew out of the air and the ball went so far over the crossbar. And I don't know why. It's supposed to be like one of the saddest things ever. It's one of my favourite and funniest football memories because it was like I took the penalty. Classic. If people had better senses of humour, football would be so much better. It's so serious.
Just you all take it way too seriously. And I know that we, for a spell did, but like put things into perspective. No, anyway,
I used to when I was young. I used to take it so seriously. It's not that serious.
Let this not turn into a
football crazy chocolate
football coming. What the fuck are you singing?
I don't know what that's from, honey. I don't know what's in here.
Hey, let this not turn into a woe begotten football podcast.
What did you think turns out of the Prime Minister? Mm-hmm. And I can't remember Martina Catching's name. I've got it written
Natalie.
Oh. My bad. What did you think of them as a couple?
I mean, I don't think it's ever going to really work long term. Cute, but he had her redistributed, quote unquote, and then she's all like, "So, sir, Merry Christmas, but it's always been you. You're Natalie, and it's like he had you fired.
I know.
And he knows you live at the dodgy end of Wandsworth. He didn't give an F.
She wasn't fired. She was just taken out of his
redistributed.
Yeah, she still kept her job. She just couldn't work with him.
Did she? Well,
he wanted to bend her over and clap her
He wanted to tap her ass. But then also it's like, sorry, your response to the President of the United States harassing your staff member is to then get on your fucking ego trip and like tell the US to fuck off potentially. And I'm not saying that I disagree with that, but potentially
thing. It would never happen.
Disrupting foreign politics and whatever.
It was,
I don't know.
Very Fitz and Olivia.
It was, but so that rather than all of the people or all of like the shit that the US did, it was like, come on. And then
no, but come on, sexual assault is pretty bad.
And he didn't think it was sexual assault. He thought, oh, what the fuck? You're trying to get in on my woman, and my woman's not saying no. He blamed her and then had her redistributed.
I need you to explain this to me because I don't think that's what happened. This is what I've always thought happened.
You're wrong.
He realised that he had feelings for her and he just couldn't get into it. So he was like, do you know what? You have to get her redistributed because I'm realising I like her so much that I'm out here telling the President of America to go fuck himself and I need a cool head because the second he saw her, he was like, oh shit, because he knew.
That is an interesting take. And I'm not saying you're wrong.
I honestly always thought that was what happened.
Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong.
When she wrote that letter, I just thought she just assumed it was because of the president, but really it was because he loved her.
Well,
but then watching it as an adult, I was confused.
I think it was both. But when I watched it as a young person, a young adult, I always assumed that it was because he was like in his feelings about that exchange because he was in love with her because no doubt about that, but the feeling it wasn't, I didn't feel like
that's
he
really messed up
redistributed her because he was like, I can't handle my feelings. I feel like it was more like I can't handle what happened there and how
that's disgusting.
Thank you.
So now I refuse to believe it. I will stay in my bubble.
To be honest, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're right. Listeners, how did you first interpret that situation and what do you think now? Because I'm actually mad keen to hear.
If that's the case, that's really fucked up. There's some things he did that I didn't like. Obviously, him going to her house to find her was so cute.
But also, what a way to spend public money.
Oh, come on. He was just going on a drive. At least he wasn't buying coke.
Car key.
He wasn't doing coke in the toilets.
How do you fucking know? It doesn't need to.
Listen, do what you want, but do
the
not buy drugs.
Chauffeur's got those drugs on
public
him.
money. Oh my god!
Yeah, don't. I wasn't as keen on. It's very cute, obviously, but I don't know.
I thought that bit was cute. What I didn't like was, and I wrote this down, when she got out the car when they got to the school and she started running. Why are you running for this man? It's running.
Not for the man, it's for the school play that's about to start.
No,
she doesn't want running. The kids to...
No, that's bullshit. She's running for him. She's trying to get him a space. This prick has shown up at your house and you're like, oh, I'm running. I wish a man could see me run for him.
Sorry, the places where you choose to be all like, he's so cute, he really likes us, and then you're like, fuck him, don't run for him.
No, don't run for him. Him showing up at your house looking for you is cute, but why are you running? Why are you doing all this for this man? And she practically has to like beg him to stay. I was just like,
I didn't like when she, professed her feelings, and then he's like, right, well, here, it is around the corner. Oh, I better go then. And you're like, what the fuck? No way. Sorry, that's not how it ends. And then she's like, oh, wait, I can probably get you in. And you're like, oh, well, thank you. Thank you for what you said, but I don't think it would be right for me to go in. You're like, you're the one. Sorry, you've come here to my doorstep. And then when I made a real big fucking gesture, and then when I'm like, weird. Oh, wait, actually, I love you too. And then he's like, oh, no, I didn't actually say I loved you. Hold up a second. Let me just rethink this.
Sure about this.
Fuck me.
And then she starts running. See, that's what pissed me off. You get it, because it's like this big romantic gesture, and now she's the one running. I didn't get it, but I guess relationships are give and take, and that's why I'm single.
But I guess that's art mimicking life.
Honestly,
never the way it goes.
Listeners, don't you dare run. Don't you run.
Never ever trust a big gesture.
I love big gestures. Don't trust them.
I'm saying, you
don't
can
trust
love them
till
the cows come home. Just don't fucking trust a motherfucking word.
All men are alive.
Okay, right. So
this is supposed to be the sweetest film. Oh my god. Oh, that octopus in the car with them. The little boy dressed as an octopus.
Why did the octopus have to go in that car?
So funny.
But sorry, the little boy that's dressed as an octopus would have made it to the school without the limousine present if the Prime Minister had never shown up. So why does he have to be in the car?
It's just,
why?
It is funny. It is. And also, this is so random, but the police would never let you sit on somebody's lap in the back seat of a police car. This woman had a child on her lap. I was like, what do you think? This is 1994. You're not allowed to do that anymore. You better put that child down. You think a policeman's going to be like, oh, yeah, sure, just stick him on your lap. Yeah, right.
I think he was in the middle, to be fair, to the octopus.
I'll send you a screenshot. No, not the octopus, not the octopus. That was hilarious. Another kid, this is how much it annoyed me, I remembered. So they get a police escort to the school and to show, like,
I can't remember. So I feel like that's a deleted scene.
They get... You think I don't remember the director's cut?
If you watch the director's cut of Love Actually, I need to know what.
I would love to watch that, to be honest, because some things weren't adding up.
That is true. I think that, it was like, because it's a fucking long movie. It's like 2 hours, 15 minutes. There's probably a lot that they cut that would have like made it a bit more cohesive. They were like, we really need to chop some of this because there's no one sitting through a fucking...
I wouldn't have. I'm lying, I would.
Connect. Yeah, chop it down into 5 chunks of 25 minutes. Yeah, of course I'm watching it. It's a full feature film that's 3 hours long. No, thank you.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Anyway,
I'll send you a screenshot of the kid on their mum's lap because it pisses me off so much. I'm so sad.
Right. Do you know what? I feel like we have to put David and Natalie to bed because...
Did you like them as a couple? I thought they were cute.
Yes,
obviously they were weird, but they were cute.
I did, but it's also, you know what? Yeah, you're right. That's fine. Right, who appears next then in Actually, sorry, can I just say one thing?
Go. Yeah.
You know,
is this about David and Natalie?
It is. Well, it's actually specifically about Natalie. The scene after Natalie, they have the introduction and she's all like, oh, I thought I was going to fuck up, blah, blah, blah. A scene after where it cuts to a candid shot of her talking to the other members of staff and they were like, oh, and she's like, did you see what happened? I was just like,
what happened?
You don't even remember it. Nothing. It's just this candid shot where she's just talking to the other members of staff and she's just like,
it's okay.
And she's like, just like, I just think that is one of the most perfect scenes in the history. I just think it's brilliant. Yeah. I just think it's so perfect and well done and well acted because it looks so natural and she's just like, oh God.
I love Martine McCutcheon
I think that's one of the standout scenes in the film. If not I think she gives
the performance of the whole film.
Thank you. Yeah.
Where is the Oscar for Martine?
I don't know. Anyway,
I would like to know. Who should we do next? Can we get one? Not even a couple out the way. What's it called?
A storyline.
Colin and the American Girls. And Colin's friend, Colin has a friend called Tony who's part of that mess.
Yeah.
That shit. Well, the first time I watched it was semi-annoying. And I get that he's funny. And Tony's like, they're funny. But like, also, it's very Pornhub. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got a sister. We've got to sleep in one bed. But at the same time, do I need to go to America to get a nut? I don't know.
Is that what it's going to take?
Is that the moral of the story?
I think a random fucking down in the States. Also, that perfectly sums up I think what it's like to be a man. No, sorry. That storyline sums up, I feel like, what it's like to be a man in this world when Tony's saying to Colin, what does he say? Just something like, you're a stupid, ugly arsehole. Like, you're not going to get loads of pussy. And Colin's like, I'm a sex god. No, I'm not. And you're like, well, that just sums up what it's like to be a straight white man. Is it? Is that god. Just,
Would you have fucked him?
Colin? No. But I'm not American.
That's the problem. You British girls are so
sorry, I'm a stuck-up British chica, lady, woman, whatever. Yeah. Sorry, maybe I should say girl because they constantly refer to women as girls throughout this whole film. All the women are infantilized.
I thought it was just a Cockney thing. Oh, the girls. I can't get any girls. Who else is it?
Enough for me to write it down. What's his name? Colin Firth, talking about his cheating girlfriend when he's saying to his brother, who says something about, did she let you in? And his brother's like, yeah. And Colin Firth says something like, oh, well, she's very nice of her. What an obliging girl.
He calls her a girl.
He calls her an obliging girl. Ew. I just think, Colin, you prick.
Colin, get it together. Colin is kind of okay. Let's move on to Colin because I wrote down their real names, so I knew I wouldn't remember.
Jamie and Aurelia. I can't remember what the girlfriend is called. Look at me. Turns out I do know all
She doesn't have a name on the IMDb. She's called Jamie's girlfriend. Yeah. Funny though. So she sleeps with his brother. He takes it on the chin, which immediately starts off that whole thing, which always reminds me of Head. I'm like, where did that come from? Starts off that whole, like, I'm a nice guy storyline. So I immediately hate it.
Whoa.
As soon as he starts saying, I love you. And she's like, I know. I was like, did she die? I can't remember what happens here.
Did I mention that I love you?
I hate the nice guys finish last shit. But their storyline, him and his housekeeper, watching it now, I was like, when did they have a chance? And I get that there's loads of storylines, so obviously they have to skip it. How could they have fallen in love?
How have you fallen in love to the point that you want to marry each other?
They didn't even speak.
Fucking fuck?
They fell in love
not speaking the same language. It's just not possible. It's not happening. You wanted to get it in, Jamie.
100%. Because when she gets naked, suddenly he's so in love. He says, my favourite time of the day is driving you.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when I was like, what the fuck? Because that was the first time they'd even had a romantic scene, and suddenly your favourite time of the day is driving in silence. Anyway, I also wrote down, we're all horny, I get it. So I just let it go. But it wasn't adding up. I like the end, though, when everyone was kissing him. That was really funny. That made me laugh. I like that. That's what I like.
But I still don't buy it.
But from the Prime Minister and I think she was his assistant and the housekeeper, I wrote down, maybe if I need to meet someone, I need to pick up more odd jobs. Do you know what I mean? Like more temp roles. Because it seems like in this film.
Oh, true. Yeah, but then again, it's this weird power dynamic. It's older men in positions of power. And
they're all really posh.
Yeah. Posh white men in positions of power falling for their
housekeepers,
etc.
And it's not even like she's an actual housekeeper. I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying she wasn't good at her job. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, like, it was like an odd job for her. She was just picking up an extra shift or two.
Yeah, she was just doing something over the summer.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'll let you know.
Doing something over the summer, like for a summer job. So
I'll be doing coke in Downing Street.
You don't even like this stuff.
I hate coke. I would never do that. No, it's not for me. It is. It's not for me. That was a joke.
If that's how you have to meet a man these days.
What do you think? Probably is.
True, but as a housekeeper, doing odd jobs.
I basically do odd jobs anyway. I just do it on a laptop so it doesn't sound as crazy. People just email me and say, I need this. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, I can do that.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
2 days, 3, what's fine.
But is the kind of like barometer, it's either Downing Street or summer house in France.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything else. Would there be any other situation where you'd be like, you know what, I might meet somebody there. I might meet a posh
I would never, ever try and meet some. I would never, first of all, I'm not dating a posh guy. I take it back. I'm sorry. I feel like, okay, guys, everything I've said, apart from the fact that Boris Johnson is a bellend, everything I've said in this episode is everything that you said, a joke.
With me in conversation.
I don't want to meet a posh guy. I bone Hugh Grant in that situation 100%, but I'm not trying to date him.
But don't hold me to that. Yeah,
I definitely wouldn't have dated Colin Firth's character. I didn't get what the appeal was. Is it just that he's okay looking, which is, to be fair, has got it on? Oh, okay, no, I'm a I got it.
And a bit foppish and
silly.
I'm
like, I love a miserable bastard. I do. Like, as generally speaking, to hang out with, love them. Why am I doing this?
Anything
is this
more
a gang
to
sign?
say?
Nothing to say about
Nothing to say about Jamie and Aurelia. Good for you guys. Would love to know if you're still together. I can already answer that though.
Also, at the end, his friends, I know I'm skipping and we should do this at the end. Him being friends with those other two guys wasn't adding up for me.
But that he went to the wedding and that's what gave his girlfriend the opportunity to cheat with his brother.
Why didn't she go to the wedding with him?
Because she was sick, quote unquote.
Do people really sleep with their... Because on TV it happens all the time. Mm-hmm. And I get it was a big scandal when Ryan Giggs did it. But in real life...
Did he? Wait, what? Sorry, sidebar.
sorry, this is just gossip. Yeah, do you not remember Ryan Giggs was sleeping with his brother's wife for 8 years?
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's why when it came out, it was like a big, huge like story because, you know, it's the classic tabloid moral dilemma. And, you know, everyone loves one of those. But it was a bit mad. Because it's just like, that's very specific. Anyway, I was just going to say, like, do people really sleep with their, like, I feel like in films and stuff, everyone's always sleeping with their sibling's partner, but in real life, I've never, obviously people don't publicize it, but apart from Maroon gigs, I've never heard of that actually happening in real life. But on TV, it happens like every 3 minutes. Do you know someone who's done that? Yeah. No judgment. Okay, well, no judgment. I just thought it was they were exaggerating how much that happened.
I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of it, whether it went.
No, I'm not judging anybody. I'm not, because I think life is crazy. Like, shit happens.
I think that if anybody spends enough time with anybody.
Nah. I am not one to never say never, but I can
but I would never
categorically say that is something that would just never happen in my life.
No, I'd hardly imagine I'm going to be sleeping with but that when they that makes them family. You know, and like when somebody is family in your eyes, it's like,
honey, have you been on Pornhub lately? That's half the appeal.
Yeah, in like porn.
Yeah. No, I'm sure it's like a huge fantasy, but I feel like not all fantasies translate well in real life. And surely that's one of them. It's just a bit awkward unless you absolutely hate your brother. Okay, if you have slept with your sibling's partner anonymously, please let us know. And what was the motivations? And was it awkward, or was it just not a big deal? Was it just like,
did you ever tell them?
Don't. If you haven't, don't. I don't think anyone should ever have to know that. That's such a betrayal. Yeah. I would never want to know that. Yeah. That's messed up.
Okay, so bringing it back to the fictional betrayal. I do agree that it's still a bit weird that Jamie was friends with his friend, with Keira Knightley and Chiwetel? I don't know who what their characters are called. Keira Knightley.
Okay, Juliet, Peter, and Mark. Yes. Keira Knightley, Chiwetel Ejiofor, and I didn't write down Mark's name because I don't know him in real life.
Andrew Lincoln. I do know him in real life.
Okay, I don't know him.
Like, why were they friends? Why did Mark
Peter and Mark are best friends?
Sorry, why did Jamie go to Mark and Julie's wedding? Jamie's Colin Firth.
Oh, I love the name Jamie. I could never see Colin Firth as a Jamie. He's too posh.
Do you know, it's like,
I don't know. They were friends, but it didn't make sense. But anyway. Okay, can we just get into this Keira Knightley situation?
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Mess, absolute madness. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense.
I will say though, Chiwetel Ejiofor, he was looking scrumptious, which I don't remember. Maybe because when I was younger, I just didn't appreciate it like an older man. He looked so fit. I was like, I'm sorry, but if I was sleeping with him, I would not be running upside down a cobbled street to kiss his friend. Unless
that was a pity kiss. That was a pity kiss.
On the lips. Honey.
No, I agree. It's a bit like, I didn't think it needed to go that far. You could have given him like a pat on the, like,
you could have given him a hand job. Poor guy. He was going through hell.
Being creepy as hell.
It was creepy. When I was young, that was my favourite scene. Why is it not cute anymore? It was everybody's
favourite, because when you think about it, it's just like, you are being so disruptive here.
It is a bit chaotic. Surely,
and that's your best friend. No, and not be like, I will love you forever. Like, what's she supposed to do with that? Fuck you, Mark.
And when he walks away and he's like, enough. Like, when I was young, I didn't understand that you can't actually do that. Maybe now I'm like, I know how that goes. There is no enough. Do you know what they'll be?
taking it to the next level.
Cheeks.
Yeah. Also, just like, enough. You don't, what? You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. This is stupid. Also, I
almost text someone to tell them I love them in that scene. And then I started crying.
How many ill-fated bloody like flashcard moments has that scene spawned?
So many.
Yeah, so many. Guys, don't do that this Christmas. Don't do that to anybody.
No, everybody, I love chaos. Everybody tell everybody who you love that you love them. Unless it will cause some serious, like... No, actually, no, I take it back.
If it's going to cause you, somebody else, or the object of your affections any serious pain,
harm, yeah,
keep it to yourself.
No, Kira didn't give a fuck. She was like, thanks.
Because she was 18 and she didn't know what was going on.
Oh.
She was 18 when she filmed, and obviously that like ages of actors are, arbitrary in these kind of things. But imagine that. Yeah. Imagine you're 18 and that's the role you're casting. You kind of have to like think about these emotions that you would.
When I was 18, that would have been so cute to me.
You'd be like, oh, everybody loves me. I've got married, and this guy loves me. La 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 la.
And I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but Summit, you're okay. Let's be honest.
When you're 18, you're thinking that that's how your life is going to go forever. It's not. Cut to 5 years, no one really likes you. Cut to 10 years, mess. Because everybody hates you.
My serious boyfriends, the only ones I've ever had, I was younger, and their friends always fancy you, but they never fucking tell you or do anything messy, except for one who told me that I gave him a boner once, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was cute. I needed that. I was like, oh, thanks, babe. But nothing came of it. I didn't go up to him and kiss him on the lips.
I'm a pity snog.
Jack him on the road. Sorry, guys.
Especially at the bloody church, when the surprise,
that was cute. But is it cute in retrospect?
He is weird? Laughing all over the place. That footage will be so shaky. He's like chuckling around like this. You're like fucking hold your camera steady. And also, Mark, what the fuck were you going to do with all of that footage?
He edited it.
All of that secret footage that you edited. Why
did he edit? Okay, I get it, because I actually wrote that down. I get that he was obsessed with her, but why did he put the clips together?
What was the point?
He went home after only filming her all day. He went home and he edited the clips.
You don't need to edit it to have a wank to it, for God's sake. He probably just had to edit out all the fucking shitty bits. Oh, sorry. And he also would have had to edit out all the fucking footage of her husband, his best friend.
Okay, even if that was me in that situation, because I'm sure it happens in real life, I will be damned if anybody is finding out how fucking sad I am. I am not. I'm getting footage of everyone. I won't even
you've got to make it fit. Because I'm sorry, did no one on the night realise that he was only taking footage of her? Of course they realised.
Well, what's her face?
Well, Laura Linney realises. Sarah, she realises because she thinks she's in love with Peter. But
because at that point he's like hyperventilating, like watching the video, like falling off his.
Again, also, you are not telling me that at that point in the reception, everybody is that fucking sober. They're not.
Maybe that's why he's falling off the chair, because he's pissed. Because he was acting so weird. Watch that scene again. He's like acting like he's in a Mary J. Blige music video.
Laura Linney does sit very close to it. She practically sits on his chair.
Yeah, she like rubs her bosom in his.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to get.
You could have done with it.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm still cracking up. Being shaky.
I look quite pretty. You stay rather close.
She is an icon for that line.
She has to be, yeah.
Honey, I look hot as fuck. I can see it. I can see why you love me. Looking like a bad bitch on my wedding day.
All of me. Mark, I noticed that you were wandering around with a camera. And I just want a picture of me that's not turquoise and wibbly.
Oh my God, that is such a good Kieran idea. I love it.
Thank you.
Maybe the reason that some of my the exes who I've had whose friends hated me, maybe they were in love with me.
That tracks. Yeah,
I was just like, they were just filming me.
Could be, yeah. No, yeah.
They were just in love with me.
If Love Actually has taught you anything.
Yeah. Is that why you always think that people are in love with people? Because there is a certain person we know who you were convinced was in love with someone else. It didn't make sense to me.
Like what?
Pause and I'll tell you.
Sorry guys, hold on. Okay, I found out what who Ruth is referring to.
Now in the back of your mind, every time you meet someone and they're super protective over someone or they're weird with someone, now because of this film, it's embedded in your mind. It's because they're secretly in love with them.
No, because he wasn't protective over any, because that would mean that he was in love with his best friend. Because he was being protective and defensive over his friend.
Yeah.
No, in that situation, I do think that I was correct. And it might not have been love, but I think it was potentially a jealousy. Or in that situation, that other person might have been in love with you. That's how that theory could play out. If it was,
I am so
you're like, hold on.
I am so full of myself that one's believable.
That makes more sense. Okay.
Oh, we do have fun. Okay, who's next?
Who's next? Right. Wait, hold on. So who have we just spoken about? Oh, yeah. Creepy Mark. And he is friends.
I feel so bad for him.
Don't feel bad for him. That man. Sorry. I like Andrew Lincoln because I love him in Teachers. Excuse me one moment.
Oh, that's where he's from. I forgot about that.
I like him. He's also in Walking Dead, but I never watched that because it's too scary for me.
Oh my God, obviously it's him. It's so dumb. When someone puts on an American accent, I'm like, who is this? Who are you?
Such a different person.
It is.
Again, hold on.
He is very sexy. Side note. I don't blame Kieran, man. I would have been like,
what do you mean blame Kieran? She didn't do anything. She gave him a pity kiss.
That kiss was wild as an adult.
It was unnecessary and it made everyone feel uncomfortable because it's like, if you're going to run after him and kiss him, at least maybe give him a handy. But also, it was just
go all the way or don't.
It really was more of like I
just thought I genuinely thought she was going to kiss him on the cheek.
It's more of a betrayal to her husband than look at me, more of a betrayal than a hand off of me. Because it's kind of saying like it's legitimizing what he's done. It's like that don't legitimize what he's doing to his this is weird. He's being weird. Stop it. Anyway, let's park them. Let's move on. So Andrew works at a gallery, and that gallery is the venue for a certain Christmas party where, again, everyone is suspiciously sober. That Christmas party is of a certain, I want to say publishing house. But I don't
really understand what they did. I just knew there was an art director.
Exactly, the fucking hot chief design officer.
Did you fancy him? He's up your street.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is he not up your street? Rodrigo Santoro?
He's all right.
Carl, he's so attractive.
I mean, obviously I'm talking about television. If that man sat next to me, I would die. So I just mean, when you're watching people on TV, like, they're all right. But in real life,
he doesn't he's a very sweet, lovely guy. We don't really get a chance to see whether he's an arsehole or a nice person or a funny guy. Why would he be an arsehole?
No, when I was younger and I watched it, I genuinely thought he was an arsehole because I didn't understand why he couldn't just wait. I didn't get it. I was like, what?
Wait forever? He'd been waiting for like 2 years.
Oh, please. What's 2 more? Honey, do you know how long I've waited to get some dick? Was it worth it? No. Okay, never.
But he would, maybe he'd have got some pussy, but he'd have never got her heart. By heart, I mean heart.
He would have got her heart. And also it's like...
But she'd have never been able to commit.
Why? This is okay. Maybe I'm still a child because I got it more now. But as a child, I was just like, this is dumb. Why doesn't he just come? Why is he being mean to her? She's obviously got a sick brother. As an adult, I was like, okay, I get it.
He's not being mean at all. How was he mean?
I thought it was mean because he left. But as an adult now, I get it. He was basically saying, can't you just give me these moments?
And she's saying basically, hey, I'm not busy at all. I'm totally free. What message does that send?
That she has a sick brother and you should just get over it and be patient. When she says I'm coming through, I was just okay, now you've got me fucked up. I'm sitting here with a hard dick and you're talking about leaving. But also, he could have just rearranged. And when they were in the office on another day, and she was like, "Happy Christmas," then they could have. I'm sorry, but it.
Oh, fuck in the office.
You busy now?
I don't disagree with what you're saying at all, but I don't think that he's a bad guy for just be like.
No, I get
think
it.
In that situation, I would have been hurt as well. And I would have kind of been like, okay, cool. I'm quite vulnerable here. I'm in my underwear. And you're basically saying, no, I'm totally free for you, the other person. And I understand that her brother wasn't well and like they have a special relationship. But also if you can't make time, of course, but if there is no time or space or you can't expand your life and what you want.
She has to do that. Yeah.
Then you
but
can't.
I'm just saying, just because she couldn't do it on one night doesn't mean she's never going to do it. It just felt very dramatic.
Sorry, she wasn't. I just don't see her doing it.
Okay.
No, I
think she should have. I think it wasn't that. I don't know. Maybe because I'm not in that position. I think she should have.
She would have not answered the call and just
got it.
I
don't see why she couldn't have answered the call.
Still got it.
And that night had a bad night and then realised, okay, I'm going to have to make time for this guy like a normal person would, because none of us just get things straight away. It takes us a while to adapt and stuff, and then slowly made space for him. I don't get why because one night.
The film was already in 2 hours and 50 minutes.
So black and white.
Maybe that was part of the cut scene. We didn't have time to fucking go through that narrative.
Yeah.
They had 50 other episodes. If that was a film in and of itself, or they were side characters of like a film where there were just 2 main protagonists, sure, maybe we would have got that full story arc, but they just didn't simply have time.
Not this Christmas. No
way. Sorry, Sarah.
There's people getting cheated on around the corner. Oh my gosh.
And I guess, which is why it was annoying, because you think, we don't have time for this, speed it up and let's let her get it in. Let's let us live for the kind of that woman that works hard, that puts other people first, that's not, I guess, classically, I mean, she was very beautiful, but not,
Oh, in the script she wasn't supposed to be, but
exactly.
She still is.
Get
in
all
all
it
films.
With like the guy that's, let us have that.
You wanted to live through her.
Thank you, yes. But anyway,
no, but I know what you mean, because as single girls, we had 2 people. We had her, and then we had
Mia,
the mistress.
Fucking yeah! Like
they were like, "Listen, you're either a sad old spinster or you're a mistress. Pick a struggle. Which would you choose?" I'm joking. Please don't answer that. Should we talk about Mia?
Yeah, let's talk about Mia and Alan Rickman. Can't remember his name.
Okay, I'm not being funny. I'm never funny. But the thing that I've noticed the most this time watching it was there's a scene where she has single glazed windows, those old wooden ones. Mm-hmm. She's in London with a cheap, thin curtain that is open. So that room is freezing cold. Absolutely. And she's not that drunk. and she steps out of her dress and is walking around in her underwear and heels. The only time I could ever get away with doing that in my old room in Hackney was when I was just pissed. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of
what's the only time you would ever really do it in that manner, probably in those kind of temperate situations, i.e., it's fucking freezing in your room. Nudes. Is if there was somebody there and you were
for nudes.
Otherwise, you're performing either for somebody in the room or for a camera to keep yourself or send somebody
Don't get me wrong. Walking around in your underwear and heels is the most fun thing to do. I'm just saying, when you live in a very cold house in London that is basically like standing outside, that would never happen. That scene pisses me off so much.
Putting your hoodie on, you're getting it. You've put your PJ bottoms on before you take your dress off
because it's so fucking cold.
Yeah, and you want to be cozy.
And it's the fact that the curtains were open. If the curtains were shut, I could say, okay, at least I can just. And they're showing me she has single glazing, so I'm guessing she lives in like northeast London. Like, I know that house.
She's in Wandsworth.
The
dodgy end. Remember, she lives next door to Natalie.
Oh my god, I literally know that house. You're telling me she's walking around it? Oh, fuck off! Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
That's the thing that you find most annoying about all of
that. But you get to the actual gist of it because that really peed me off.
Okay, well, we've got what do you think? Firstly, what do you think about Alan Rickman?
He doesn't come across great. I don't really like those men.
No, of course not. I mean, in that situation, do you understand what Mia's play was or why she was?
Mia is young and horny and she fancies her boss. Like, she's just doing what she's doing. I always feel like if you're the single one, you're just there. For me, okay, now I'm going to get angry. Sorry, this really, really annoyed me. Okay, ladies, let this be a lesson to you. If you go to a party and your husband wants to get cute and he's slow dancing with a woman all night and you're standing there drinking gin, do you know what you need to do? You need to take that glass and you need to break it on the floor. Make a goddamn scene. Yeah. She's standing there.
But she's also
a dead body.
Do you know what? That's another reason why Sarah needed to fuck Carl, because Emma Thompson's trying to facilitate this bang session. Meanwhile, her husband's slow dancing with Mia.
What her husband was doing was so disrespectful. Maybe I don't remember that as much, but I just didn't realize they were dancing all night in front of her.
Yeah,
that is so outrageous.
If that was me, I would be drinking and drinking and drinking throughout the whole night, and then I would explode, make a scene, floppy drunk. But I don't know if I'd make a scene it would probably be at the place.
I think I would wait until we're in the car.
I think I would probably be trying to keep it cool and thinking of all the fun things to say.
Keeping it cool. I'm going over there and I'm being like, hi. Not so hard to him, because the thing is, she is just a person dancing. What is he doing? And in my experience, in those situations, let me tell you, I've been in a situation that was nowhere near as bad as that. I popped off and he ended up getting with her. It was literally, I was getting out of it. You're going to be like, what, brat? But I was getting out of a taxi. This I'm talking about, this is my boyfriend. He dotes on me. I'm getting out of taxi. He's being rude to me. I was like, who are you? Then I go to get out of the taxi. He ignores me. He doesn't, something like it was like where he was, he could have helped me out because I was wearing really high heels. Ignores me, walks off with this other girl. When we got in that house, I let him fucking have it. Even on the street, I was like, hello, because that's rude to me.
Situation like that before. And it's very painful and annoying and disrespectful when you're like, wait, so you're doing things with somebody else that you're not with in front of me that you wouldn't even do with me in this situation. Like, you're dancing with somebody else.
I'm not having
it. In front of me.
You can tell when someone's doing
You're helping somebody else get out of a car. You're being a gentleman with somebody else, but you never have done that with me.
No, for me, it wasn't so much that. For me, it was like, you would normally be kikiing with me. Why are you kikiing with this girl who is also being rude to me? It really upset me. And the thing is, I wasn't even annoyed with her at all because as far as I'm concerned, what is she? She's just a random person.
Who are you to her?
Yeah. Why are you teaching a stranger that this is an acceptable way to treat me, the queen of the Nile? I'm joking, you guys. Just a regular bitch. But yeah, it really upset me. And then he ended up getting with her.
On the night or later on down the line?
At least 18 months, if not 2 years later, in Barcelona.
Oh, okay. Oof. Yeah.
I forgave him. We didn't get back together, but he's an alright person.
Yeah. Well, wait, who are we doing that? Oh yeah, Mia and what's his face.
The dancing was just worse to me than the jewelry.
Oh yeah. Oh, can we talk about how when he's asking her to plan the Christmas party, and he's casually like, and tell all the women to stay away from Kevin unless they want their breast fondling. If you know that Kevin is prone to fondling people's breasts, how about you don't just warn the women to stay away from him at the Christmas party? How about you just fire him? Fucking have a tribunal. What the fuck?
Yeah, he doesn't come across well at all. In a way, I kind of, maybe this is the hoe in me. I just feel sorry for Mia because she's used as a scapegoat for this man's terrible behaviour. Everyone hates Mia and it's just like, but she hasn't actually done anything. She's out here getting gifts. Is her name Mia? What's her name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mia.
She's just trying to get a little cute necklace and a booty rub.
Yeah.
He's the one. Sorry, guys. It really annoys me when he danced with I don't know why. I've also been the girl.
It is a bit much though when she's like, when it comes to me, you can have everything.
Is it?
Yeah, I think.
But she wants to fuck him.
But Mia, come on. I agree that he's in the wrong. But
that's what it is. She's laying it on thick, and he is falling at every fucking hurdle.
Lapping it up. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like it's not even like subtle. It's not even like they're like having a cute little thing, and then she's like, oh, maybe not. She's like, basically may as well have walked up to him, grabbed him by the throat and said, I want to put it on you. And he's like, yes. He's
like, oh, right, okay, well,
I'll buy you a necklace.
What do you want then? What do you want? A stapler? You want me to staple you?
I hate him. He's the worst.
And I feel for Emma Thompson a lot. Also because
this time, because she should have left him.
She should have left him. And
am I being too harsh? Is it more complicated than that? I think she should have
left him for Liam Neeson. Even though he wants to be with Claudia Schiffer.
Aren't they like the best of friends?
Yeah.
It would have been made for a better storyline.
Yeah. But even though also she does, like, her own brother doesn't even like give a shit.
Yeah, but he is the Prime Minister.
Yeah, but so he goes to he sees her at the backstage at the school and is like, oh. And she's like, oh, I'm so glad you're here. And he's like, yeah, well, sorry actually about that. I've got to go.
Yeah.
Fucking breakdown. And he's like,
sorry, I need realistic.
To go backstage with my catering assistant. It is realistic, I know.
No one is there for her.
No one is there.
Except
to be fair, though, she does.
She keeps it to herself.
As soon as Liam Neeson calls her, saying, asking for a bit of support.
The dead wife joke.
No, well, I can't remember.
That was weird.
Specifically, but when he's like, oh, I just can't, I don't know what he says, but she's like, sorry, bad timing, can I call you back? And then the big bad thing that was such bad timing was the big news about the casting decision of her kids' play. Like, come on,
but they're her babies.
No, fuck off.
No, it's like
I don't give a shit about her babies. They're old enough that I don't care.
In some ways, when you're a child, like if there's something that always means a lot to you, is when your parents prioritize you over everything in those little moments. I know it sounds silly, but they just mean a lot. I'm more the person who was told to go away because my parents were on the phone. Like, I'm on the phone. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but I was that person too. But I also think now, as an adult, if you are going through it and you like that was a mitigating circumstances. For me, that would be a situation where I would have been like, do you know what? I need to be there for my friend.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I also
even if it's just for a 5-10 minute conversation.
Yeah.
But the way she really cut it off in a very like, oh, sorry, bye.
What about the joke she made at the beginning about him having a dead wife? That was really dark. But then I just thought maybe it's their sense of humour.
I think that was her sense of humour.
Oh, she was just, she was a mother first.
When I was, and I absolutely love Emma Thompson. When I was younger, when I watched it the first time round, I feel like I just thought she was so much older when I was younger. But now, watching it back, I'm like...
she seems the same age as to me.
I think maybe just that the age, the concept of age has changed now that I'm older.
Yeah, I definitely feel for Mia in a way I didn't before. And I definitely think her husband's more of an arsehole. But I wasn't as emotionally moved as I was when I was younger. Because I was just... That is a very depressing storyline, man.
It's the saddest. But we say that she should have left, but she had 2 kids with the guy. She had a home. She had, like, you know, it's kind of...
Yeah, if you're staying for the money, I respect it, but make that clear. You can't be fucking acting like nothing's happened. He's literally buying jewelry. For me, it's the dancing. It's the dancing. I can't go over it.
We lost dancing.
The jewelry is less. Like, if I found out my husband bought jewelry for somebody, I'd be pissed. But if my husband was doing that in front of me, sorry, maybe I'm really showing my possessive.
No, I agree. I would be very, very, very hurt. I have flown off the handle for less than that.
And I'm not saying if it was just anybody. I'm saying if that was someone he intended to sleep with.
But I think
if he was just dancing with someone.
For me, I like need, like, I feel like because I'm quite insecure, I need like true devotion and somebody demonstrating that to me, that I'm the person that they just want to actually, like, if they could be our relationship is strong enough that they could be dancing with anybody else. By the way, it's not, because I would be upset if you were, but they choose to be with me and wanting to dance with me. It's like, I feel like I need to be the choice that's made. And if I feel like you've made a different choice, that's when I get very upset. But it's also because I'm just, insecure. But I'm entitled to that feeling too, even if I wasn't insecure, choose me all the time and demonstrate to me and the world.
Our bratty nature, we need to feel like it doesn't, like, you can do what you want, but you need to make sure at all times I feel like I'm special, like, to you. Like, I'm that girl.
And other people know that I'm that girl to you. I need that to be very clear.
Oh, God forbid. Because the thing is, I used to be the most, and maybe I still am, I don't know, like, chilled person. And like, there would be things that would happen that a normal person would be like, what the F? And I'd be like, I trust them. Do you know what I mean? Or I'd get upset, but I'd let it go. And life has taught me that, like, sometimes people are playing games right in front of you. You can know what's going on. You're just giving people the benefit of the doubt and you don't need to. Mm-hmm. But I've also been in a situation where somebody's girlfriend was convinced there was something going on between me and her boyfriend, and there was nothing of the sort, and it's been very uncomfortable, and she's made my life hell because of it. That was that was really weird and awkward for me, because it's just like, even if you two have this thing going on and there's something going on that I don't know about, leave me out of it. I have a boyfriend. I didn't know he was cheating on me. I thought we were all being faithful.
You're like, listen, somebody here is cheating, but it's certainly not me or your boyfriend. Somebody here is the cheatee, but it ain't you.
Yeah, and that was awkward. But I didn't feel that was the case. I feel like that would have been more like if Emma Thompson's husband was jealous of Liam Neeson calling her. That do you know what I mean? Like an irrational jealousy, not like I'm trying to pop my pussy on your husband's dick right in front of you, and you're just standing there twiddling a glass like a goddamn fool. I wish a bitch would. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry. I say all this, and if it was me, I'd just be standing there like.
You're like, Natalie, go try and get it in with the hot guy over there. I'll hold your drink.
Yeah.
Okay, I am so conscious of time, and we've still got quite a lot of couples to get through.
My
so
God,
who are we moving on to next? Okay, so we've got
Billy Mack and Joe. That's the singer and the manager.
I know, but I thought we were kind of traveling
Liam Neeson and Sam.
Yeah. Should we do? Yeah, let's, because that's our angle to them.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
I have been slowly weaving us through based on
I don't know how we're going to get there. I can see it. Yeah. Okay, we can get there.
Okay. So Liam Neeson and little baby Sam.
Super cute.
Yeah.
Didn't find the dead mom jokes funny. Maybe I'm just sensitive. I don't know.
Surprise, yeah.
Didn't like them. Felt very weird. I was like, okay, sure. Liam Neeson was looking good.
I know. I don't remember him looking that good when I was
no way.
Younger. I think it's because, do you know, when I say the age thing, I think with Liam Neeson, it's, I guess, a little bit more obvious. Like when I was younger, he felt to me, quote unquote old. Like, okay, you do not like you look old, but it's like cool. You look like you're like a 40,
a grown man.
A grown, yeah.
I am a
Whereas
child.
now, because we've seen so many more things of Liam Neeson in, and he's still around and acting now and looking a lot older. So watching him back then, in fact, everybody looks young. But that's comparative to how they look now. I know that's a really dumb thing to say, but I mean, in the sense that...
I didn't mean it like that. I was just not saying anything. Let's just say you can tell he moisturizes.
Everybody just looks so much younger. Well, I guess 20 years younger.
Younger than you remember. No, I know what you mean, yeah.
But now, looking back, because most of the people that in it are still working actors now, like it's like it was kind of an all-star cast then, but also now they've all still kind of
it's still
held on to
cast. Yeah.
So we know a lot of these actors now, whereas some of them you would only know as their age then. They live immortal as their Love Actually character because they've never had any jobs since.
I don't think any
but somebody
of them,
like
that's true.
Liam
All of them have had jobs. All of them are working. Well, yeah.
But like Liam Neeson, you know, compare him to how he looks in Taken or whatever.
He looks very young. I think I
still looks
find him extremely attractive. I just can't I wish he'd never told that story about never mind, that's not it.
Wait, what story?
When he was like, when I can't remember the whole story, but like when somebody, I think, somebody black sexually assaulted or something, or somebody did something to somebody he loved, a woman he loved, and then he was angry and he was like out in the streets just looking for a black person to beat up. I was like, why was
yeah, okay.
What? And then everyone was defending him like, this is true progress.
Yeah.
And I was like, I promise you, if I had that, I would not tell you people. Guys, learn it. You know me, I say I'm loose-lipped and I say things I regret all the time. Loose-lipped. And I still have things inside me. I'm a bored. That's what.
Yeah,
I don't want to know that you were looking for a black person to beat up and you're proudly telling me. That's sociopathic that you're telling me. I mean, it's not a sign of progress. It just shows that you think that. For some reason, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Have you wanted to just beat up any man?
Whenever he was very specific about it.
Yeah, of course, but it's...
And it was really annoying because it's just like, God, you just can't have a crush on a white man. They always ruin it. You were smoking all. But that storyline is cute. It's weird how at the beginning... I'm sorry, guys, I've just realised I'm drunk.
Guys, in case you didn't know, we are a little bit tipsy. I think
at the beginning there's a funeral. Like, his wife literally just died.
Yeah.
They don't really act like it.
What do you mean? What are they supposed to be doing?
Like, never mind. Maybe I'm being judgmental because I don't know what it's like to lose somebody. Like at the end where he's like, on to the next one. It's like, your wife just died a few weeks ago. Surely
it's because it's Claudia Schiffer.
Yeah, but it's been like, your wife just... Oh, she was sick for a long time, so he had a long time to get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't doubt that.
This is me.
Like,
if I'm
yeah.
Crawling.
You're fucking back from the dead, ghost crawling through the TV.
You can't catch this. I'm joking again.
You're like, excuse me, I never said bring Claudia Schiffer to my funeral. You fucking sociopath. I want you to be single and fucking dry forever.
Why aren't you wearing black? You are in mourning. Oh my God. No, I want whoever, when I'm gone, everyone just have a good time. Just remember me as I actually was and laugh about it. Don't try and make up stuff to make it seem like Ruth would have loved this. I would have hated that. That's fine too. It's still funny. Oh my God.
And you know what? Don't compare people to me. They'll never live up. No, they will. They'll always live up.
They won't. You'll leave a void that no one can fill. I saw something today that reminded me of you, and I was going to post it and say this was definitely written by a Virgo.
What was it?
Hopefully I've got it saved. They're so random. I've logged into Instagram. It's a picture of Jennifer Aniston and Kerry Washington. Okay. Hollywood. Okay. What song is that? You have to
What song is it? I don't. Yeah,
it's a poem. This is what reminded me of you. And
it's a Madonna song. It's a Madonna song.
What Madonna song is that?
Can't remember, guys. What is it? What song is it? I'm sorry, but it isn't. I
genuinely want to know because it weirdly rings a bell, but it doesn't. It feels like it's from a musical, but I know it is. And I hope when you hear about my death, you're guilt-ridden, heartbroken, and a little bit still in love with me.
Sorry, but the song is called Hollywood. The song is literally called Hollywood by Madonna. And it does go, everybody comes to Hollywood. They want to make it in the neighborhood.
I remember that song from her weird electro era.
Yes, exactly. The one and only. Yeah.
Everyone comes to Hollywood. I remember that. When she was doing her Catatonia impression. God, Catatonia.
Yeah, great.
They should cover that song.
Yeah. It would be best.
All over the... That is not the accent.
You give me road rage.
Great song.
Great song. Yeah. Okay, so Sam and Liam Neeson.
And his cute little girlfriend.
I don't have a lot to say about this storyline.
It was cute.
Whatever.
Everyone's favourite characters. I thought him learning the drums was a sweet thing. I thought that him and the okay, I will say this. When Liam Neeson, I don't know his character's name, I can't remember, when the little boy didn't kiss the girl, Liam Neeson says, he should have kissed her.
Oh yeah. And Claudia was like, no, it's cool. I was like, yeah. Why qualify that?
No, I agree. It's nice to build up to it or whatever. Yeah. How comes Keira Knightley was running down the street to kiss her husband's best friend?
So true. If you can't kiss the person that you actually like, that you've declared your love for, and that keep it cool. But it's like, no, if you don't like somebody but they love you, then do kiss them. But if you do like somebody and they like you, don't kiss them.
I think it was
only kiss somebody if you know that your feelings aren't going to get hurt, but somebody else's might. That's what Miss Schiffer is saying.
That is actually how I run my life, so I get it.
If only that's actually how we run our lives.
No, like, if I know I hold all the cards, fine, I'm so confident.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Like,
you're in love with me? Oh,
cool. Let me kiss you. Let me kiss you again. Ooh, because you love me. Oh, and I don't have any feelings for you. Kiss, 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 kiss. Uh-oh. I love you too. And now you've gone.
I'm not leaving my husband. Have you seen him? So you can keep...
Wait, who's your husband?
I'm talking about Kieran.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, oh, I'm in a really nice house. I just got...
Oh my God, stunning house.
Sorry,
What the fuck jobs do you all do?
Who knows with those people?
Oh
but
goodness.
The choir was such a nice, this is so random, it was a nice touch. But in retrospect...
Why did they point? So accused. When they're like, they just get up and it's just like, they all start pointing. What's the first part? What's the first line?
I can't even remember the song. All you need is love.
Yeah. And then as soon as everybody gets up and they just point. And I guess what they mean to do is be like pointing like, oh, you need is love, like these two. But the way they point, it's so accusatory.
All you need is love.
Yeah. Yeah, very aggressive. You're in church,
honestly,
put the fingers down.
That's how I feel about the Beatles. Very
the
aggressive.
Beatles.
All you need is love.
Ooh.
What's the Beatles?
The Beach Boys.
I'm like, it's a group of white men. It's the Beatles, okay? I think you're fine. The way I'm saying it so confidently.
I'm like 99% certain, but I need to check. It's definitely not the Beatles.
The Beach Boys only have like 2 songs that I really fuck with. Obviously, Good Vibrations. And do they have like a sad song?
Oh my God, maybe it is the Beatles.
I thought it was a famous Beatles song. It's the Beatles! All you need is... Basically, if it sounds like a nursery rhyme, da 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 da, it's
right,
the
right,
Beatles.
right. It's very simplistic. But to be fair, I feel like
except for Yesterday.
Also,
oh, that's a banger.
Eleanor Rigby.
I don't remember. Is that the one with the big band?
Eleanor Rigby.
Yeah. Drama.
Nobody's there. Fuck is Eleanor Rigby? Who the fuck is Eleanor Rigby?
Who the
All
fuck
the lonely people. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Am I Eleanor Rigby?
That is a banger. Oh, I love a big band. Give me a big band, Daddy.
Yeah.
No, but the Beach Boys have one really cute song, and I can't remember what it is.
Good Vibrations.
No, it's like quite a sweet song. Not Wouldn't It Be Nice? Not I Get Around. What is it? Oh my God, we'll find it. Don't worry, guys.
Is it God Only Knows? Is it All You Need Is Love?
Yes, God only knows what I feel.
Sorry, yeah, so
you. That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
You're confusing that song with the Beatles. What's that Beatles song?
The Beach Boys, God Only Knows, is what they sing in the church.
I thought they sang the
God
Beatles.
only knows what I'd be.
Oh, is it? Because that's so romantic.
No, it's not. Sorry, it's not. You're right.
No, that's
All
what they
you need is love and confusing everything. Oh my God! Thank God I knew that at least the Beach. Yeah.
They should have sang that because it's such a nice song. I love that song.
Yeah, that's a great song.
That song shits on that Beatles song.
God only knows. That's why I'm misremembering that scene, because in my head it's the Beach Boys.
I want to know what famous romantic comedy scene uses that song, because it's definitely one. God, that's a good song.
Okay, we've really not got that long, so we need to get to the next two people.
Really, because I was about to move on to my favourite.
Wait,
what are they called? How Deep Is Your Love? What are they called?
How Deep Is Your Love? Take that. No.
No.
Take that did do a cover.
Yeah, a subpar one.
Sorry.
It's nowhere near as good. You should be dancing.
Bee Gees.
Yeah.
This is like, do you remember Nevermind the Buzzcocks where they did the intros round? This is like a terrible version of that nobody wants to listen to. Where we're just like, Hollywood.
But they should have done that. I'm just saying, if I ever get married and you want to surprise me.
Yeah, sure.
And it's like it has to be a group of white males. I would like that.
I want miracles. I want When You Believe.
Where am I going to find two vocalists who can pull off miracles?
I do not know.
We're going to have to drop it right down in the register.
We're going to have to do the animated vocals as opposed to the right. We're going to have to do the Michelle Pfeiffer and other white person.
I don't know if you know this, but no, the average person is not singing like Whitney. I'd have to search through churches all over the land, but I will do it. God damn it, I will find you.
Fun quest. Anyway, okay, so
who's left?
Right, who's left? We've just done Sam and Liam. Not really very well. How do we get to?
They went to the school play, and so did the softcore porn stars. Or were they body doubles? The body doubles.
Were they at the school play? Why were they at the school play?
I don't know. So John and Judy were there, which sounds like
Jack and Judy.
Oh, is that their names? I thought his name was John, but they thought his name was Jack.
No,
is it the other way around?
Or I think his Christian name is John, but he goes by Jack.
Oh, I thought the producer thought his name was Jack, but it was actually John. Who cares?
It doesn't matter. He goes by Jack. Jack and Judy were my faves, I think.
I think most people's fave, yeah. No, actually, no, I think Liam Neeson and his stepson.
All I need is you. Sorry, all I want is you.
That is the cutest scene ever.
But then she's just like, okay, now I'm going to go inside. And then he's like, oh, if that were me and I'd said that to somebody and they were like, oh, right, okay. And then I was like, okay, goodbye. You know, on the other side of that door, she has fallen to the ground, crumpled like a piece of scrunched up paper, and he's jumping off like, wee! She is devastated. She's just said to somebody, imagine saying to somebody who you've not had sex with, but has seen you naked.
That's so
all
cute.
All I really want is you.
And
then they go, oh yeah, all right, yeah.
I didn't think about it. I thought he took it well, like in a cute way, not like.
Took it well.
I thought he did it in like a cute way, not like. No, she's not that kind of girl.
Fair enough.
She is not me.
Me neither. Firstly, I wouldn't have said that. I would have been like, yeah, inside when it came in.
Which is Spanish for I love you. But
and they would have been like, let me politely take you inside and
leave.
Put you in the bathroom and leave.
Oh,
but they wouldn't. God. They would have been like, hell yeah. And then they would have
poured you another drink.
And then be like, what should I be getting? Oh gosh, those were the days.
Weren't they just?
Yeah. Not that I care to go back to them, but sure.
God forbid, no.
Mm-mm. But you know what I'm saying? I paid my fucking dues. Where's my love?
You need more jobs.
You're so right. Do you know what? Or I need to fucking go into like an actual workplace, because right now my workplace, I'm not meeting anybody around here.
Yeah, you need to go. I think you should get a job in like a corner shop or something. You'd meet loads of people.
Oh God.
I might get a job at the local corner shop. That guy loves me, I think.
He's being polite.
He just likes that I buy so much alcohol. It's a good markup.
Oh my God, I'm there all the time now. It's bloody Christmas though.
It's
and I don't say it's like, it's Christmas, I'm drinking all the time. It's more like, it's cold, it's dark, I'm working annoyingly hard, and I just would like a glass of wine at the end of every single day.
Honey, you still need to check that. You did not justify that at all.
Didn't pull
it off.
Okay, right, this is very different to last year when I was drinking a bottle of wine every day.
We're so much better, Jesus.
Yeah, now I just do need it to unwind, but I can't really have more than 2 because in a night.
Hello, look at how I'm behaving. Light away.
Right, so wait, let's go back to Jack and Judy. Do you have any more thoughts on them?
Apart from the fact that they're adorable now.
Great, love you. Glad you got married. Glad you're going on your honeymoon.
They seem like a realistic couple.
Why are you going on your honeymoon like from the departures lounge? That's not where. Sorry, arrivals.
I didn't realise they were. I thought they were just talking about it. But what confused me is why did everyone go away for a couple of months and come back at the same time?
Yeah, sorry, like Alan Rickman. Where the fuck did you go?
Was he kicked out the house? I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that.
Because it's not like you're not traveling for work. I don't see how your independent little publishing house has got an office in New York, but maybe it does. I don't know.
Maybe it does.
Maybe it wasn't independent. Maybe it was fucking Penguin.
No,
I don't know why I'm dragging Penguin.
It had to be Penguin. It really did.
All Random House.
No, Penguin's better. It's funnier. It had to be Penguin. And that leaves us with the last people who I can't link. I just can't. Oh no, I can. Now they're all in the airport. Just
listening to true. Now we're back at the airport. Oh, we've done it. We've fucking come full circle.
It's here and I like it. Sorry.
The ball's coming. We are at the airport. It is Christmas. It's Christmas number 1 time, and we've got my favourite couple.
You said that
I mean, like, they're all not my favourite couple.
You liked Jack and Jill, whatever the fuck they're called. Now we're on to Billy, Mac, and Joe. Boom. I love
the manager.
I love Joe.
What Joe's Christmas Day or Christmas Eve is, that feels like that's going to be me.
And me too.
And you, yeah. Yeah.
Because our Christmas this year is split. Everyone's everywhere. It's probably going to be, Christmas this year. I can't be fucked. I don't want to do it. I sat out last year. I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, I really like those two. I feel like they're the most, I keep saying that they're the most relatable characters.
The most real, the pop star and
no, I just mean like the recovering addict who had success and has lost it and has no one in his life.
But doesn't give an F and is just saying it how it is.
Yeah, the bitter old man. Relatable.
And the long-suffering manager.
Yeah, he's just like a very much a regular guy. Like, I feel like most people I meet are more like them than the other characters.
Yeah, true. Yes.
Yeah, just regular people.
Yeah.
Even though they're supposed to be quote-unquote rock stars. And it also made me laugh because Elton John's image has changed so much because he was before like the mean, glamorous, like rock star musician. Now when I think about Elton John, I just think about like him and his like husband and their kids in onesies. Like, do you know what I mean? Like just the sweetest man. Oh gosh.
I do like them. I like that story line.
Yeah,
I think
I liked it.
Bill Nye is very funny
and kind of sexy.
I like that he just very. I like he knows that it's what he's doing is just shit.
That's the breakthrough when you realise your music is
just solid gold shit, and you're gonna fucking buy it anyway.
Yeah, it's very much. What's that, DJ Daddy? That YouTuber that we were dragging.
The fucking sausage roll.
Yeah, it's not as good as that though.
No, it isn't. And I just really like small things that he did and said. I just thought was brilliant, like Ant or Deck.
That was the best.
Just so good.
And them dragging Blue. Blue got dragged constantly for no reason. It's just
Blue.
They
were good sports though, I think.
Yeah. And Simon from Blue. Oh, we've talked about this.
You would get trapped in that web.
Those are the days.
Yeah. So there you have it.
Oh my God. One thing we didn't talk about was that Sugar Babe song.
Oh my God. Literally have a note. That song is perfection. Sugar Babes, Lost in You.
Phenomenal.
You know what? I've still got about half a glass of wine left. So when we finish recording this, I'm going to pull that and I am going to put that on Spotify and I'm going to play it on loop. I don't like Mark. Obviously, he's creepy and annoying.
Mark?
Andrew Lincoln. Creepy flashcards guy.
He's not that bad.
I find him weird now, but at the time,
he's
obviously
sweet.
Loved him.
Yeah, he's sweet. He's just that very weird.
When he leaves his house or his place of work, whatever it is, Dido chimes in. He's walking out. He's walking out, walking back, walking there, walking back, and then when the moment he squat drops and is like, yes, and then walks away. Oh, that is an iconic scene.
That song is the one. Oh my God, the production. Love that song. Soundtrack.
Yeah. The soundtrack is absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. And also not just the artist tracks, but the orchestral pieces.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Moving, very moving. You know exactly what is a Love Actually song when it comes on.
The only thing I've got to tell that we haven't mentioned is how much is a rucksack, like a travel size rucksack, the ones that you literally go traveling with, full of condoms. How much would that cost you? That would be so expensive.
It would be very expensive,
tiny.
Yeah.
Unless you just went to every clinic in the UK.
True.
And then I said, not Betty Draper fucking Colin.
Oh, Bessie, come on. Oh God, I'm just trying to see if do you think that in the iconic jump scene where not Potus, where PM is dancing,
that song.
Do you think that
I don't actually like the Girls Aloud version? No shit.
Hugh Grant choreoed his own moves?
I would have thought so, yeah. If he didn't, then
if they pay the choreographer to do that.
Maybe they have to.
But maybe they did, and it was a bit more elaborate, and then he just couldn't. It just was like, well, we just need to really simplify this down. Just do some hip thrusts and
this is not Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Can you just let me live?
But he's not wearing AirPods. Obviously, they weren't a thing at the time. He doesn't have headphones in or anything. So where are you listening to this music? Is there a sound system in Downing Street?
He had a radio because what's her name was on the radio. What's that famous DJ who says this one goes out to what is her name? She's got blonde hair, which doesn't narrow it down because I feel like all of those kind of DJs. No. It's Jay. I'm literally Googling DJ in Love Actually.
No, because that could also be the saddest DJ, the shittest DJ of all time.
That actually comes out. Who is funniest? What is her name? Jo.
Oh.
What is her? Jo Wiley.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Which didn't make sense to me because Jo Wiley's the kind of show she does. She would never play that song and dedicate it to the Prime Minister. I get that she's got a really recognisable voice and we'd all know who she was as a radio personality. Wasn't adding up. Wasn't. Edith Bowman would have made more sense. I'll take you down. I'll take you down. And no one ever's gone before. Speaking of subpar covers, I shouldn't say that. Because if you want more.
I think we really have covered pretty much everything. Oh, I did put this made me laugh when Billy Mack goes to his manager's house at Christmas because he's like, no, I could have been with all the pop stars, but I'm going to actually hang out with you. Because I love you.
That
we've been friends forever. Yeah, and then he is like, he said, already at that point, I'm thinking, well, this is obviously like me and Ruth already. And then he's like, let's get pissed and watch porn. Like, that's what we made a podcast on. This is us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is who we are. So
Oh my God, I refuse to be the rock star. I want to be the manager. Betty, be the manager.
But you can't be. You know that I'm the manager.
I don't want to do heroin.
Heroin?
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah. We've all had our problems with substance.
Yeah. We've had all obstacles we've had to overcome. Yeah, we pretty much covered everything. I wrote a lot of notes and we've touched on them all. And with good reason, because this episode is turning out to be as long, if not longer, than the bloody film itself. So you can either listen to this episode or watch the film, but I guess you don't want to do both because you would then be spending over 5 hours, potentially, well, over 4 hours on pure Love Actually content. So if that's how you want to spend your time, cool.
2 songs to the playlist this week.
Oh, yeah. Dido
I can't choose between the Sugar Boats.
You can't. How can you choose between
I want to put Jumpers.
Oh, and can you put God Only Knows? Do you know what? Just put the fucking whole Love Actually soundtrack on. The Maroon 5 song.
Which one?
Oh my God.
Okay,
what was it? It's Still
Be Loved.
When you get no.
She Will Be Loved. Still.
No. It was
I only know that song and Sunday Morning. Sunday morning. The listeners are like, oh, why am I listening to this?
Because the one that became very popular was Harder to Breathe, but I actually knew Maroon 5 from Love Actually, and it was not from that song. It was from Summer. Yeah, it's playing. It's very weird because it's playing It's playing on the radio when Colin Frissell is with.
Goodbye.
Yes,
I don't know that song. Okay, homework.
And it's weird because there were bigger main songs that feature more in the film that didn't make it to the soundtrack, but that one film that you hear through a tinny car radio makes it to the soundtrack.
I think soundtracks, the songs on a soundtrack aren't always in the film. It's just like songs made for the film, if that makes sense.
I don't think that song was made for the film, but I get what you.
Oh,
No, I think it was a song that they had, and it's on one of their albums.
Okay, because that first Maroon 5 album, let's all be honest, everyone loved that album.
I did love it.
Oh my God.
I loved it so much.
That album had Society in a headlock.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they went really, really pop. And then it was just like, it's a real crowd splitter. Obviously, they're huge now. So obviously, I'm talking shit because I'm like, it's a real crowd splitter because everyone still loves them more than ever. It's just me.
I think, they had to do it. It was like, do we choose ourselves or do we choose ourselves?
I think that's just where their sound naturally went because they're just like party songs. Moves like Jagger. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that was good. But what fresh hell was Payphone?
What's Payphone?
I'm at a payphone trying to call home. Something about, I don't know, it's so bad.
Moves Like Jagger was way worse than Payphone.
Are you actually joking?
Moves Like Jagger is okay now because it's just like you've heard it so many times.
Because it's a comedy song now.
Yeah, it's when like funny. When it came out, it was just like, please stop playing this song. But now it's just like funny.
No, I don't. Sorry, Payphone is terrible. That is genuinely awful. Like somebody wrote that. Who wrote that?
They have so many bad songs that I like though. Like, no, that's a lie. They have one bad song that I like. Sugar.
Oh, is that? How does that go?
I can't remember.
With Cardi B?
No. God. When they got, I hate it when when bands like Maroon 5 will just like find like the hottest rapper and just give them a verse and stuff. And I get it because they both collaborate and make shitloads of money.
Yeah.
The song makes no sense. The song is also always terrible. Awful. But hey, it always sounds so well. But I've thought about a lot of Maroon 5 songs, to be honest. I'm trying to get da 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 da. This is me doing Sugar.
What?
get you so hurt.
You should.
Yeah, it's a cute song. I don't mind that song. I say that, but
I don't like that song.
Imagine if someone locks you in a room, put it on.
Yeah.
God, they even had. How did they get SZA to agree? Anyway, I say all this. If Maroon 5 called me tonight, listen, we're making the worst song you've ever heard in your fucking life. But the it's so catchy. It sounds like a Josie and the Pussycat song.
Yeah, they'll eat it up. They'll buy whatever shit we put out.
It will make you the most money you've ever made in your entire life. You had me at shit. So I will rap. I need to. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So rounding out this week's episode and Love Actually, what would you give it out of 10?
9, 8, 7, 8. I can't decide.
And
okay, 7.5 to 8. Because 8 feels like a lie, because I feel like 8 because I'm so happy now. But when I think about a film that I've seen that is just phenomenal, is Love Actually really an 8? Maybe.
Who knows? Could be.
I don't fucking know.
In terms of Christmas movies, I think it's
one of the best ever done.
Yeah, so
I've realised this year I love Christmas films. Like, I don't care if it's Hallmark, Lifetime, I'll take it.
I think that of recent years, my issue was I just haven't indulged in enough Christmas content.
Yeah,
and I just felt not Christmassy at all. Yeah. And because I've not really been going home, so I've just been kind of staying in London, and I don't have Christmas. I don't have loads of friends in London because everybody goes home to their family. So it's just, it never.
I can't do it this year, but next year. This might sound crazy, but I really feel like we should do a Christmas. Like, I'll make it so that my family's in London and then we can have Christmas also. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we should do Christmas in London.
Fuck you, family.
No, we'll do both.
Or do we do... Yeah.
Just like keep moving
whatever,
around. Yeah.
Yes, let's do that.
Oh my God, I can't wait till you have to be bombarded with the RE-units. If you think I'm something, let me tell you. Characters all over the place.
I look forward to it. But I guess this year... go on.
I was just going to say, do you ever think about, like, as you get older, how that you have such characters in the family that you're like, how do all these people coexist? It's just chaos. Like, if this was a TV script, I would be like, okay, we need to cut some of these characters. They're not just, there's just a lot going on.
Adding. There's too much, yeah.
I would cut me.
Your storyline doesn't make sense.
My storyline would be what is going on?
Scripts tell us that they don't like a Spanish girl drinking and making a terrible podcast.
I know. So let's get this straight. So all she does, she works part-time so that she can make an album that she never finishes. And even when she does, it's not going to sell. And on top of that, she has a podcast that people don't really listen to. And she has terrible anxiety.
So far as to say that they don't listen to it. Not even that people don't really.
No, I'm showing our 12 listeners a week respect because I can't believe this.
True. Yeah.
It used to be 3.
Including the 2 of us. Do you know what? I have been told that we need to do an outro. I'm planning the podcast on the podcast once again. We've not done this for a while.
I thought somebody had genuine feedback. I was like, no, this is a terrible podcast. They have to take it as it is.
No. The feedback was great. The feedback, if anything, was more people need to listen to this. And I was like,
what? That person
is related to me. So
okay, that makes sense.
You, Jenny.
Love you, Jenny.
We need to do an outro. And I was like, we just say what we say. But she said, no, just record one and just pop it on the end.
what is,
saying
what is that?
Thanks again for listening. Follow us on Instagram and blah 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 blah.
That's so true.
I know. So we need to go back to begging people to follow us on socials and leave us a review and tell all your friends that you find us cute and funny.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Share.
Will it take me
share
till
that
January?
You're listening to us.
Do you know you can get musicians that literally specialize in doing podcast music for like not much money, for like £20?
Do we add a jingle?
A jingle outro? Or would it be the intro? I like the intro.
Our intros are great. Maybe we
but the outro, we could have a full orchestral song. we released the Wait, Rewind the Tape
to show that no one gets to the outro. So maybe we don't spend a load of cash on the outro. Yeah.
The fact that I still haven't had the dental work I need done, but you know what?
What can we pour our money into? Okay, right. So on
I'm still so mucusy. I don't get it. I'm not ill. I'm just full of snot.
And honestly, on that note, we have to say goodbye because you've just brought in mucus, and I don't know where we go from here.
Do you not think it's funny that Marcus, the name Marcus, and the word mucus are so
oh my
close?
God,
I'd be furious. Anyway, whatever. Bye, guys. Have another great week. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at Wait, Rewind the Tape, except for Twitter.
Yeah.
Where it is. Do you know what? I'll put it in the bio. Don't worry about it.
It's Wait, Rewind Tape. Drop the for Twitter because of the character count.
I'm going to put it in the bio.
Pop it in the bio. Leave us a review if you feel inclined to give us 5 stars. If you don't, then please keep your thoughts to yourself. We are fragile. We cannot take it. And also, send us an email. If you're at this point in the podcast, why not share on social? Just put it on your story. Say only last 24 hours. So it's minimal humiliation on your part if you give us a shout out on your stories, but it would mean so much to us.
It would actually.
We're not asking for grid status, but a little story and a tag would really mean the world to us.
Yeah, I thought this year when we reached our 1 year anniversary, I would finally post that this is a podcast on my page, and I didn't.
Oh, really? God, yeah, we don't even put this on our grid. No. But we know our place. We live in the stories. We live in the shadows of a 24-hour and boom, it's gone. It's fine. We won't be offended.
Tweet
at us. Yeah. Retweet. Honestly, the things we... Oh, God, no, this is desperate. Just say the things that we post on our stories are funny. Our stories are funny.
Yeah, I was thinking we should start doing, we won't, maybe next year, memes of the week. So like every Sunday we post like the best memes that we had in our stories, because those memes are fucking good.
They are good. I do think that I agree with that. Yeah,
gold.
Yeah. Anyway,
always believe it. Sorry.
Such a banger. Put that on the playlist, guys. You know that we will see you next week.
Thank you for listening.
We love you.
Sorry for being offensive.
Always. Always sorry. We're not always offensive. But
aren't we?
We are.
Oh, God.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Wait. Ooh, rewind the tape.